Hey guys, Penny here from Monaco Nail Academy, and over the next few minutes, me and Pat,
hi,
are gonna swatch some chrome pens for you and do some troubleshooting. So we have from Artistic the Chameleon Chrome Kit, which has ultraviolet chameleon and crimson chameleon. And then we have the holographic one that has holographic gold and holographic silver. And then we have Mirror, which has magenta chrome and pink opal, which, spoiler alert, is I think my favorite at the moment. I think they have plans to bring out more of these, but for now, this is what we have. So we're going to start with swatching them. We have nothing interesting to say because we just recorded a bunch of FAQ videos in between the helicopter and the
really loud cars
and the dogs, and we've got nothing left. Oh yeah,
that cuffing throw up fit. I don't know.
We kept the cat in the video because we thought he was cute, and then he had a coughing fit and tried to like die in the background, which was less cute. Just moving the lamp over.
Well, you have just used a lot of brain power.
And it took me 2 days to write the scripts, and I don't necessarily think you can tell.
I thought they were really good.
Pat, you were like falling asleep.
But that's because we were sitting there for so long and I couldn't move. So it's a good idea to swatch black and white for chromes?
I think so, because they show up so differently on both, and some are less obvious than others, but like anyone who's watched the reel of ours that it has the romantic rose pigment, that pigment is pink, and then on black it's blue. Like instantly turns vibrant blue. So yeah, I think especially like pink opal is one of it came out of the chameleon box, and I'm pretty sure that's like fairly different on the two, but we're gonna find out.
On the Monaco website, I think you also swatch it on pink. Is it pink?
On the reels that I made for all the pigments, do you mean?
Yeah.
On that, I swatched every single Be Creative pigment on black with a fade, white with a fade, black with chrome, like rubber base, like light pink with chrome for a donut nail, and then a color.
A color.
Well, yeah, depending on what color the pigment was, I did different colors on every video.
Oh, okay. Cool. Note to self for anyone who wants to swatch at home for their salon.
Yeah, note to self also, do it on actual swatches like we're doing now, because I did them all on tips and then I just threw them all out. It's like 60 pigments times 5 swatches each.
No!
And they're just all in the bin.
Sad face emoji.
Yeah, hard.
How dare you have a piece of hair? What the hell is that?
So rude, Swatch.
The worst, the actual worst when that happens.
No, the worst is when a client goes, oh wait, there's a hair, and they pull their wet nail to like play with it with their finger, and you're like, no, 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 I'll get it. Because you know that if you just get to the point that you're allowed to, oh no, if you just get to the point that you're allowed to like,
have melded together.
they're okay.
Okay.
Yeah, like if the client just lets you get to the point that you are at that nail with your brush, you'll fix it. It'll be fine.
I want YouTube to know that I broke a nail this morning.
Devastating.
So that's so
and
sad.
But not only did you break a nail, but you didn't notice until we don't know how long later.
Yeah.
Because you were sitting at your desk and I was sitting at my desk, and then you were just like, oh my god, and I thought something really bad had happened. And it had, because you were like, wait, when did I break my nail?
When did that happen? And it's pretty devo.
We'll never know.
And obviously I filed off part of the polish. AKA you should buy finger tape.
Yeah. Just nail tech things.
Yeah.
Okay, I have chrome gloss.
Oh yeah, these need to go in.
Yeah, mine got 12 seconds left.
Okay, then I'll...
Pat has chrome gloss. So, okay, here's the thing with doing chrome. Wait, let's take this out. So chrome gloss is Artistic's tack-free top coat, and it's specifically designed for chrome, like to make chrome chromier. When you are about to chrome, this is totally only one layer. Oh well, we're gonna YOLO it. When you're about to chrome, you do 2 coats of your color, then you do 1 coat of chrome gloss and you cure it for 30 seconds. Then you chrome and then you cure it, and then you do another layer, top coat it with it, same thing, and then you cure that for 60 seconds. I don't know if that made sense at all. Watch me do it.
I'm gonna follow your lead because I zoned out for a second.
You and everybody that was watching, because they've seen us do nothing but just paint black and white and talk to ourselves.
But that's what YouTube is about, talking to yourself.
When you do this coat of chrome gloss, before you put it in the lamp, just like give it a little like check to make sure there's no divots, or like, see how you come this way a little bit more? Yeah. See how you're like kind of, I don't know, when you're pushing quite hard with the brush, and then you want to just be careful because sometimes what that leaves is like pock marks in the chrome gloss. So before it goes in, you just give it a little like shine check to make sure there's no pocks. I don't know.
Hard to tell in white.
Yeah, I was just thinking you should do the black.
Okay.
So that you can like see and learn.
Oh, I think I see. Do I see?
Do you know the like floating, so like at the moment I'm turning mine sideways for the camera, but like you want to float, and at the moment you're kind of like, you're like this, and you want to be like this.
I keep trying to do that and then failing. Wait, let's try again.
There is no fail, there's only learn.
That is too much. Okay, so like that?
Yeah, but you got a booger.
Ew, what the heck is that?
A booger!
Okay. I've never
Not
seen
anymore.
this before. Like that?
Yeah. Just like flat. The idea being that the bristles never touch the nail. The bristles touch the gel, and the gel touches the nail. Like your bristles are floating on a sea of gel. And that way the bristles, if the bristles never touch the nail, they can't put like streaks in the nail, because they were never there.
Okay.
You can, like if you want, you can get the gel on and then like come across and float it.
Can you do that again?
Yeah, on the next nail. I think you got a doohickey on my side maybe? Oh no, it's self-leveling. Okay, you wanna watch me? I'm gonna like get my cuticle area, brush it out, and then come back and like just float very, very gentle to then like zhuzh it. So for those watching top down, what I said was like, just get it on, that's fine. But then come back and very lightly, like barely touching and parallel to the nail, you get all your streaks out, and just like, one of my old educators used to say, you tickle it.
You tickle it?
Yeah, just tickle it into place.
Okay.
And honestly, it works. Like, as a term, it works. I told Bonnie at yoga this morning that my shoulder felt spicy, and she was like, oh my god, that makes so much sense.
Is that even on the side?
Oh no.
I should probably start putting these in here. 30 seconds?
30 seconds before, 60 seconds after.
Okay. You kind of like get it on. And then once it's on.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. We're learning in real time.
I mean, but you just need to do more, yeah. What is learning if not learning in real time?
True. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Beauteous.
Are those ready for 60 seconds?
No, because they don't have chrome on them.
Oh, yeah, true. So it's 30 seconds before you apply chrome.
Yes.
And then 60 seconds on low heat mode after you apply chrome?
Yeah. I don't know that, well, yeah, I guess it's low heat mode. Artistic doesn't call it that, but it's the same thing as what other brands call low heat mode.
Okay.
They just don't call it that, but like this lamp does go through, it works the same way. Whatever, it's the same thing. Okay.
Words.
Let's do holographic silver. So, okay, so here's the thing with a chrome pen. So all of the pigment powder is in this, the lid of the pen. So you unscrew it and it's like kind of, it's on a spring. Like it springs out.
Mm-hmm.
And this is your little, like, sponge applicator is already there and preloaded with pigment and not in focus on the camera. And all of your pigment is here. So the reason that it's spring loaded is because this is basically like an eyeshadow compact.
I was just thinking of makeup. Yeah.
But long.
Okay.
So it's spring loaded because that means right now it's touching the top of the compact. But when it's getting emptier and emptier, it'll still reach.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
So, you don't need much. You just need what's on there. And then you're going to take your nail. And I don't know how. Welcome to our new camera that we never know if it's in focus. So then you're just going to take the sponge applicator and go straight onto the nail.
Ooh.
Ooh. And if you feel like you need more, you just like do a little like twisty.
That's fun. Twisty.
And then come back. I'm just going to put my finger under it because it's like diving board away from me.
This is very rave friendly.
It's magical.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just sort of rub it and then it goes mirror. Ooh, fancy.
Perfect for Y2K core since apparently that's back.
Do you want to do the white one?
Sure. Okay. So I go back in.
Just a little spinny
Ooh,
spin.
yeah, you really feel that spring.
Bouncy.
Yeah, and then twisty, I come out.
Yes.
Okay.
And you can't spill it.
Amazing.
Because it's not eyeshadow, but you know?
I'm always spilling things, so this makes me happy. So I just pop it on and then I just go wee.
Yeah, you can pressure, like you can push down kind of thing.
Okay. I'm going in like a bit more.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to be going up and down? Or
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't
I mean,
matter.
like on a real human, you're gonna have sidewalls to, like lateral folds to deal with.
Yeah.
With what I would do though is A, allow the camera to see the nail.
Yeah.
And B, get some more.
Okay, because it does feel like it's run out. Come back, twisty. Is that even? Boop, boop, boop.
I reckon, wait, let me see.
I'm worried about making it too thick because you know how we shouldn't make it too thick.
Yeah, you shouldn't make it too thick, but that's the magic of this is like you can because you could dip in 20 times, but you also kind of can't because you just like, so can you see the
that
difference
looks better.
in
Yeah,
pressure?
that looks better.
So I think the main thing is your pressure.
Okay, I was too light with it.
Yeah,
be
like
a bit rough.
Give me your fingies. Do you feel that? Can you tell that pressure?
Mm-hmm.
That's, I mean, obviously nothing coming off, but like
Yeah,
that's what I'm doing to the tip.
Okay.
So that is holographic silver.
Move that hair out of the way.
Thanks. And we're gonna do like, we're gonna swatch them all and then we're gonna troubleshoot some stuff. But I want to see the swatchies first. When it's on a real person, you've done this part, great. And then, okay, I just grabbed an exact file because it was closest and like we've been filming all afternoon and there's crap everywhere and I don't want to move stuff to try and get what I need. But normally I would use an effect buffer, a 180 buffer, or an aspect file, a 180 file, like either or, doesn't really matter. And you just run along the free edge. And what that's doing is just taking away like any pigment that got on the free edge that is potentially going to get in the way of our capping. And then you're going to take your chrome gloss And first, before anything else, cap, literally like paint, as if painting the free edge was what they'd asked you to do. You know, like capping.
Okay.
Sometimes I will get my mini striper and literally paint the free edge.
Okay. Do you do that for any chrome?
Any pigment, yeah.
Oh yeah, any pigment. That's what I meant. Thank you for reading my mind.
And then I'm going to come back in and do my full layer. Get my float. And then I honestly, like out of habit, I still have to cap because like...
So really cap it. Like
really, really cap it.
You have to cap it.
And then this is what goes in for 60 seconds. So, and also on my hand. So we take those out because those are all and friend. This touched my hand, so I just have to... Okay, so that can go in for 60. Do you want to practice filing the edge or like, no, you'll do a different one?
I can try.
Really?
Sure.
I mean, you know how to file an edge, but like...
Yeah, but just for the camera.
Yes, for the camera.
So I'm just like lightly...
Yeah.
And that's really just to get that excess off?
Yeah. We want no pigment on the free edge because like why would you need it there anyway? We just want the gel from the previous capping that you would have done with your layers of like swag we were using, and then you want like the gel base that was there and then this top coat, and you want no pigment in between. You're like sealing it and making a case around the pigment layer. So now you can top coat that.
Okay. And that will help not lift, right?
Yeah, like it shouldn't. I know that chrome gets a bad rap for a lot of chipping, but honestly, if you cap really, really well and you don't use too much pigment, I use it on fingernails, clients' fingernails, and I don't have any issues as long as I do those things properly.
Okay, I really went for that free edge. And then... Is that a better float?
Yes, it's beautiful.
Okay, ooh, look at that hollow effect, like obsessed. Okay, and this one goes in now?
That one can go in now.
Swoop.
And while that's curing, we can do holographic gold, and then, so we'll do holographic gold, and then we'll do one each of the next collections. So I'm gonna go on swag.
So we don't cleanse the top coat for
Nope.
this? Okay. Just making sure.
Look, it's magical.
Ooh.
So that was one dip, I suppose you'd say, and I just have this little patch at the bottom. Little bits on my finger. And then I just do a little... And then I'm going to go straight to the area that I needed kind of thing and just fill in any bits that I feel were...
Low-key giving me steampunk vibes.
And then now that I've got everything where I need it, then I'm going to do the like burnishing. Then, do you want to do the white?
Sure. Can I just like... Is there like a little dip there from when I did my top coat?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, so that's why it's important.
Also on this one.
Okay.
There, on camera.
Oh, yeah, right there. Oh my goodness. So you can really see the difference.
Yeah,
okay, so
chrome
really
is
important.
kind of mean.
Okay, it's very unforgiving.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so that one can... Oh, that's not top coated yet, but you can do that one. And so this is the black and the white base next to each other. So... You can see with holographic silver, it's like a subtle difference, but it's definitely different.
It's definitely different.
I'd personally rather wear it over black in general, but then over white is more unicorn vibes.
I would immediately go for the white one over the black. So
you are more of a unicorn than me though.
Yeah, that's true.
Like if one of us was a unicorn and one of us was like a goth.
Those are two very different things.
Yeah, that's my point.
Okay. I mean, you wouldn't compare them to each other, would you? Anyway, am I jumping into this?
Yeah, mate. I'm just tutoring while you... I'm not going to file every single swatch because they're swatches.
Okay.
You need more.
Come to me, Chromie. So you don't even need to do the tap thing that you do regularly with Chrome.
No.
Because it just gets the right amount.
I don't even know what tap thing you're talking about,
you know,
if I'm perfectly honest.
You get it from the brush, you tap the brush a little bit to get off the excess.
Yeah. But you don't really have any excess. Yeah. Well, you definitely don't, because you don't have enough, but...
Why am I not getting enough?
Kawaii?
Kawaii. And now I'm getting it on me.
This is one of the things, so once we swatch a few, we have so last night in our Auckland regional group chat for Monaco, the chat went off with this whole conversation about chrome because somebody said, Nikita was talking about her ombre that she did with our Be Creative pigments. And then Anthea was like, you should get the chrome pens. And Nikita was like, no, the chrome pens are dead to me. I have 2 of them. I hate them. But basically, I'm ad-libbing. And you want a top coat? Yeah. And so what we're going to do, there's the worst sound in the world. Once we've swatched a couple, we're going to pull that chat up off camera and kind of go through what people were saying and troubleshoot it. But one of the things...
Oh, I immediately forgot. Free edge.
One of the things people were talking about is getting it on the finger. So I'm going to put some on one of your nails.
Yes. Love chrome.
Why is your brush so full of boogers?
I don't know. I wanna know why. Maybe it has asthma.
Maybe.
There we go.
So I have the mirror, the 2 from the mirror set, which is not these.
You've just done the holographic.
Done them. Magenta chrome and pink opal.
I have that set, and I think they're so pretty, but I haven't used them.
Okay. And then you've got the chameleon set.
Which I also have the set, and I also have not used it.
Maybe
I've used it once.
Maybe after today. And so here we have our cured hollow golds. So again, I think at a distance you'd be like, they're both gold. But they're do think different. They are really different.
Which one are you going for?
Maybe the one on white.
I like the one on white as well.
I like the one on black. It's a little bit more of a gilded era kind of thing. But depends this is so look. Yeah, it does depend on the look. Okay, they can live off to the side for now. So I am going to do pink opal on black and on white. And which one are you going to do? Let's do them at the same time.
I'm going to do... I really want to see crimson. Oh, no, actually, I want to see ultraviolet chameleon.
I mean, you're going to do both. But
yeah, but right now, I want to see this.
Okay, I'm doing pink opal.
I feel like... Look at that. They look similar in terms of cap. So that actually is good because then we can compare how they're different. Okay. Are we doing this at the same time?
Yeah. Why not?
Twisty, twisty. It's going blue. What? Ooh.
Fun, huh?
And then we go silent as we contemplate the secrets of the universe.
Because it's so fun.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Twisty, twisty.
Magical.
And then if you want to know what it looks like in other colors, you just swatch it again.
Oh, this is one of the magical things, is that depending, like, so you can't get a perfect chrome on just any of your swatches, but if someone wants this, then I will grab my swatches, like my color swatches, and just like rub the chrome just straight on my swatch. Like, it's...
Can you do that?
I mean, it's not great, but like in terms of just seeing it, it sometimes works.
Can I ask, like, why is that happening to me? That's me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why? How?
I don't know. Because it didn't... Well, okay, here's the thing, right? It didn't happen to me, but also this is one of the things Nikita was saying, or it might not have been Nikita, sorry if it wasn't, and I'm putting words in your mouth, Nikita, but this is one of the things they were saying, is that, like, it gets everywhere. And I was like, on what planet? Like, it's just so compact. But now it's happening to you. So this was going to be a reel, and I was just swatching the things. And then after last night's conversation, I was like, okay, this has to be a whole video. Pat can help me. So mine are pink opal, and they still need top coating. But, like, what?
That's very different.
But both equally magical.
That is so wild that it's so different. It just comes out completely different. The one I've done is I've got ultraviolet chameleon. I don't even know which way this is supposed to be, but if it's this way...
I think I'm the bottom of the video.
Okay. Then ultraviolet chameleon. This is what I've done. They look quite similar.
If you hand it, you can get it up about magic.
Yeah, and then if you're like, which one's which? Flip it. That one's white. This one's black. And it's, to me, it's quite hard to tell the difference for this one.
It's the closest one for sure. I can definitely tell white, black.
Yeah,
but it is the closest.
Yeah, it's so close. Okay. Chromie time.
Okay, I'm going to jump ahead and start doing magenta chrome because I can't sit still.
Or maybe it's just me and how I hold it. If anyone's watching this, they'll be like, Pat, what are you doing? I'm gonna pull out your old one.
Okay.
Have you shown the camera?
Shown them what?
What it looks like pure?
No. But it looks the same.
Okay. I'm moving this out of the way.
Okay, but look.
That's pretty.
It's a Pat one.
I've actually used that. Yeah, and I remember I used it for Barbie and I was obsessed. Wait, no, maybe I didn't. This one's Crimson Chameleon. Okay, this is the one I used for Barbie. I remember this one now.
Also, like, so if anyone's having issues with chrome, it has, the chrome gloss, the first coat, has to cool down before you chrome on top. So when it comes out of the lamp, it's hot. Like, you don't think it's hot, but you imagine your exothermic reactions and stuff. Like, it is hot. It's heating up in the lamp. And so but chrome won't work if it's on hot.
See, I had a big clump fall out. What am I doing?
We're learning. I don't know.
I'm obsessed with how this looks, though.
Here's the thing, though, as well. Like, if there's fallout, like, there's fallout with a loose powder pigment, too. But also, I have had it on my fingers, but I haven't had fallout. And I don't know what I'm doing differently.
I think these are also pretty similar. Moving it up. Are yours similar too?
Mine is similar, but you can definitely tell a difference.
This one is black, I think, and that one's white. Ta-da. Okay, thank you. I feel...
You're a mucky pup.
I am very mucky. Always making a mess. I need an apron. It's probably for everyone's safety. I think I have forgotten the step at the end. You know,
the capping?
That you're supposed to cap it again, right? And I think I've completely forgotten to do that. So.
Oh, no, I think I just cap it again at the end because, like, it's my habit.
Okay, but you don't have to, in theory?
There's no such thing as too much capping, I will say that.
Okay, but you won't die.
Maybe not.
Okay.
I mean, one day.
Come back next week and find out if I died because I didn't cap it again.
Struck by lightning.
Maybe.
The first thing that was raised in the Auckland chat was that you can't control how much is on the pen itself. How do you feel about that?
I don't know what they mean by how much you have on the pen itself, because you can do the twisty. Maybe that's what they mean.
But are they saying they want more or they want less? Because to me, it was the perfect amount to do, like, say, 2 dips for a full nail. But this is, like, not a ridiculous amount if we're doing isolated chrome.
Yeah, and I mean, if you turn it on its side as well, then you can really get in there as well. So
I literally can't make it fall out. How are you doing this?
I think it would fall out when I would apply it onto the swatch and then stuff would come off.
Okay. And then you can't see how much is left. Okay, like, valid. But also, here's the thing, is I've not finished one yet. I've never finished one.
How long have you had them?
Since they came out, which is like at least a year.
Okay. Oh.
And I use them regularly. But also, anyone who's watched my loose pigment videos, like, I've got, of all my pigments, like, all my loose Be Creative ones that I love, I've only ever replaced, I think, 3 of them. So
what I like about the fact that it's in a pen is that I can't accidentally push it over and then I spill half of my pigment, which has happened to me with loose chrome, loose pigment in general.
Yeah, I do like that because I was literally trying to tip it over and I couldn't. I'm not doing anything fancy. We're just troubleshooting. So you can put that hand in the lamp for 30 seconds. And then every time I open it, there's always some that comes out. See? It's not just you, but I can't make it happen.
How are you doing it versus how am I doing it? I swear it comes out when I'm applying it onto the swatch. So it happens as I am using the applicator, the brush, the pen.
Like, but okay, but then I go back to the fact that if I have my loose pigment, some's also coming out. Like, I'm dropping stuff everywhere. So, like, with any chrome work, or any isolated work, this brush is destroyed and I need a new one. But, like, in general, I will always come and clean up anyway. So to me, that was still the right amount on the, do you know what I mean? Like, 2 dips did a nail, a whole nail, but also to do an isolated chrome, I don't think it was the, like, I'm so happy. In the comments, like, tell us why it's I don't know, Pat. Like, you can't control how much is on the pen. Like, I don't care. Okay, someone said, I don't like the application. It was the source of my frustration the other night. But also, Hannah was having a bad day that day. Like, she said later. She's like, nothing was working and I was having the worst day.
Streaky wouldn't apply.
So yeah, so Hannah said that it was streaky and wouldn't apply, which to me means that the chrome gloss was undercured or hot.
Or if she may have been doing the same thing I was doing earlier. Remember when I first did it and then you told me to put more pressure? Because initially when I put it on, it was looking patchy.
True.
But then after you told me to put more pressure, it was coming off properly, like coming on properly.
So I'm going to try and replicate too hot, which of course, because I'm trying to replicate it, it'll just still look perfect. But who cares? Let's try. So first, let's try undercured. If you put that in, and we're not going to go for the full 30 seconds.
Okay.
So put your hand in.
Do I pull it out now? Because it's undercured.
Yeah. Okay, so this is undercured and hot because it's come straight out. And like I said, it would work perfectly. So never mind. It's undercured or overcured. That's the other thing as well. If you do the 60 seconds before the chrome won't work well.
Why is that?
Don't know, to be perfectly honest. Wait, I'm going to take it off and then let's try overcured. With absolutely no care in the world for like how you're actually supposed to do stuff. This is literally just an experiment. So you can put that one in. So one of the other things that one of the girls said was that the applicator is big and round. What type of nail is big and round like that? But like, all of them. I mean, I am so okay with just sometimes just being like, everybody has different experiences and opinions. That's fine. But like I think that this is perfect for like coverage. Like my nails are short at the moment and I can like get the whole nail covered. You know? I
think one of the girls also mentioned that getting to the edges was hard, and
which is what I was going to show you next. Also, so I did my nails days ago and it chromed. See what I mean about being able to do it on your swatches?
Oh, I see. Okay.
Like my nails are done. They're not, and it's not even chrome gloss either. It's glossing gel.
Oh, and it still worked.
Yeah. So yours should be. Yours is 60-second cured, so. No, we're on camera, therefore it's working perfectly.
So the trick is to record yourself so that it comes out perfectly.
Yes, if you're on camera, everything will be perfect. So,
or rather, be on camera trying to show that it doesn't work.
Yeah, aim for it not to work, and it will work perfectly. So, okay, wait. So then trying to get into the edges. So I'm going to use...
Yeah, so see, like mine, I end up doing that funky thing.
Yeah, but like, this is not the edges.
That part.
I know, I'm just making fun of you.
But yes.
Okay, so...
It was this one.
I know, but I've done lots of things to it, so now it's like lumpy because I've done all these awful things to it. Okay, so getting in the edges. So I just start in the middle and get all of my coverage, and then I'm just going to pull your lateral back, and like, yes, it's big and round, but it's also actually got like quite a sharp edge to it. So pull your lateral back and I literally just draw in the edge. Noting that we didn't prep these properly.
I think it's designed like that, right? So that you can get to the edges. Because if you look at the brush, it's extended and you can turn it on its side kind of thing.
This one is having quite a lot of fallout like on your nail right now, but it's just not hitting the table because I'm rubbing it in, I guess. But yeah, like I don't have any issues getting to the edges, but I'm just using the shape, like the sharpness of the applicator tip to get in the edges on purpose. I feel like I'm kind of being like a weenie because I'm like, well, I was gonna say a-hole, but like, because I just don't, but I said this to the girls last night as well, is like, all of our experiences are so valid. I'm just mind blown because none of this happens to me. Not that I don't believe them, but like, I was just like, can't relate. I wish I could so I can help you, but I just can't relate. So like, that's how I get in the edge, is using the thing. And also one of the ones, I don't know if it's like, okay, so then one person said, this is all the same 2 people, just FYI, it's not like 17 people hate the chrome pens. It's 2 people in a conversation. But, so one said, I feel it gets the person more than it gets the edges of the nail, like it was painful for me. But like, I think, okay, bearing in mind that these like nails have been through the ringer and we didn't prep them for this, but like, you're not covered in it.
But that's you applying though, so maybe if I do it, it'll get all over.
Okay, go. Great
on
point.
Myself?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh no, why did I say that? So I'm just gonna go in. See, but then if
you rub it in.
So I'm gonna pull.
I gave you the worst nail to do because this one and the one next to it are the remnants of gel on extensions, whereas all my other nails are actually just gel polish.
Like concentrating.
Good.
That wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
Right? Like, there's some gap where you didn't quite get that edge, but
that's
like,
always the side I struggle with.
That's pretty good coverage and almost nothing on my skin and nothing that doesn't just wipe off instantly. I don't know. But how fun is that? Okay,
so I think definitely using the edge makes a difference because I think I wasn't doing that before when I tried it.
Yeah, I want to get a different color. I've been doing a different color like everything. Well, the other thing that someone said, that's it. So one of them said, I work with a lot of smaller nails. I brought the chrome ones because I was like, cool, no mess, it's all in one and I don't have to fiddle around with tiny lids. But I feel like I'm making more of a mess on the skin than with the other ones. The thing is, everything's not going to work for everyone. So I still use my powders all the time, my loose powders. So some people are just going to like something more than others. You know, like there's nothing, just because she says that she feels that these chrome pens are making more of a mess than her loose pigments, doesn't mean these are bad. You know what I mean? Anyways, she said small nails. She works with a lot of small nails. This is our smallest nail between the 2 of us. So, like, yes, you can... Oh, see, this is the... Okay, because my nails are old, like, not fresh, that's what I think they were talking about happening. Oh, okay. And this is what I meant about how when you do it on a swatch stick, like, it's not going to be perfect, but you'll get the gist. Okay. Because that's pretty normal. So yeah, why, like, see that streakiness?
Why is that happening?
Because this is old. It's like way cured and it's got all the stuff I've touched for the last like week on it. Like, but if it's over cured, which mine isn't over cured, it's just been cured for all this time. And it keeps curing. So like that, but that's what I think they're talking about though. But I just cleansed it, so let's see if cleansing it changed anything.
It did.
Yeah, not perfect, but like it did. It's still at the end of the day like overcured.
Okay.
But
it makes a difference. So they could try cleansing it as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess so. So I changed color to see if it works on my tiny nail. This one wants to work, so that, well, I didn't try this after cleansing, but yeah. So this is my smallest nail, and yes, the tip, like the pigment thing, covers most of it, but isn't that just efficient? And then I just go in around the edge. And like, I mean, I'm working on myself, but I don't think that that's the end of the world, what gets on your skin. By the time you top coat it and then you just like wipe it when you finish.
Is there a concern that if you get it on the skin that will cause allergies, or no, because it's a pigment?
It's just a pigment. It shouldn't. There shouldn't be anything in this that would cause allergies because it's cosmetic grade pigment. like the laws in the US, like they had to reformulate a whole bunch of like gel polishes and stuff because they made the law that even nail polish had to meet cosmetic standards.
Okay, so if people are worried about getting a little bit on the skin with pigment, it's actually not an issue.
No, I wouldn't imagine so. So I don't know if that was helpful at all because honestly, like I can't replicate half of the issues and some of them, maybe I'm just dumb. Maybe I'm just being an a-hole, but I can't replicate them. So anyone can tell me in the comments if we did something that didn't quite work. We can do a follow-up video or at least a follow-up reel. But these are the pigments and now you have an idea of what they all look like, the chrome pens. Anything to add, Pat?
I feel like I know how to use them more now. I'm feeling more confident. I think I will play with my chrome pens and bring them out with clients.
Yes, fun. Don't forget, we do run an actual course for nail techs. You can find all of our courses at monaco.ac.nz. Other than that, though, we'll see you next time.
Bye!